Welcome back, man. Thanks Sellers Podcast, brought to you by Desmond Sellers, man. Listen, man, it's been a whole month since I tapped in with y'all, man, and so much has transpired, and that's what we're going to get into today, man, as far as the NBA draft, as far as NFL kicking off, man, as far as why I haven't been here in a month. Hey, man, but we back on regular schedule programming, man. Every Thursday or Friday or every other Thursday or Friday, y'all will be getting an episode from me, man. That's just my promise to y'all. Y'all help me just like I'm gonna help y'all with these topics, man. Any topic y'all want to discuss, we're gonna discuss it, man. And that's just what it is. But, man, let's just go ahead and get into why y'all here, man. First off, first things first. I haven't been on for a month because I've really been tapped into work. And I also, y'all gonna be thinking I'm crazy, but I also sprained my ankle. I really wasn't in a mood to really record anything. Like I really down for like 2 weeks, like 2 whole weeks. Like it should have been the time that I should have been recording or thinking about what I should be recording, but that just wasn't my priority at the time. My priority was icy hot biofreeze. That was my priority. Ice got biofreeze. Trying to get back to work, man. I even went to work limping for a whole week. But I'm about 75% back, man. 75% back. I'm about 85% walking normal. So, with that being said, man, I'm back. My trajectory is back. My body is getting back healing. And we back on these topics, man. So let's get into the first topic of them. I never got into the draft, man. I'm gonna just go to the top 3 picks and just give you my input on the top 3 picks. Number 1, man, we all know Victor Wembanyama or Wembanyama, whatever his name is, man. They saying one of the highly anticipated prospects since LeBron James. For number 1, when we can't leave LeBron out of everything, man. Just leave LeBron out of everything. When it really comes to a lot of conversations, I really feel like people just leave LeBron, Jordan, and Kobe out of everything. Because I feel like that's when unrealistic expectations come into play when you bring up them type of guys. So just leave them guys out of it because of what they've already done. And then number 2, don't bring up LeBron because he's still playing, which is unprecedented. It's crazy that he's still playing. So it's just like, I don't say he's the most highly anticipated prospect since LeBron, but LeBron's still playing. That's just not fair. You get what I'm saying? And nobody has ever had the pressure of LeBron. So I don't feel like Victor has any pressure to take San Antonio to a championship. I don't feel like he has any of that pressure. So I wouldn't compare any of that to LeBron. That's just my personal opinion. Don't compare none of that stuff to LeBron. With the second pick in the draft, and do I think Victor will be a bust or will he be okay? I feel like Victor will have a promising career, at least 12 to 15 years. Do I feel like he's going to bring San Antonio a championship? No. From what they have now, no. I feel like they need a whole new structure over there in San Antonio. The Pop era I feel like, is done. The Pop era is done in San Antonio, unless he's probably going to do something that never been done before and hire Becky Hammon make Becky Hammon the head coach of the San Antonio Spurs, and that's probably going to be one of the owners is going to bless her in and things like that. Not saying she's not capable of anything, but I just feel like that's just what they're going to pass their legacy on to. Becky Hammon is going to be whatever the Spurs is going to be. You get what I'm saying? That's just how it's going to transpire. But Victor's not going to be a bust. He's going to be a shot blocking, alley hooping machine. You get what I'm saying? Shot blocking, alley hooping machine. And if he gets somebody out there that can run the pick and pop with him, picking everything to create one-on-one minutes, it's going to be hard for them bigger centers to keep up with him. But with the frame that he has, I don't think he's going to be able to play the 5 his whole career. I don't think he's going to be able to play the 5 when you got the Jokers, the MBs of the world, you get what I'm saying, the slashers of the world. That's just going to be looking at this 220 frame and Just like, nah, you ain't about to stop me from getting to the basket. But moving on to the number 2 pick. Who went number 2? Brandon Miller, which was, I'm not gonna. Of course, I like Scoot, and I feel like Michael Jordan should have picked, not Michael Jordan, but the Hornets should have picked the best player. Even though they said Michael Jordan picked him, I don't feel like he picked him. But even though I just feel like Scoot was just the best player. He's been playing against grown men the last 2 years, and it's just like, man, I feel like he's the most ready. Yes, Brandon Miller had a promising freshman career at Alabama, man, but when you're surrounded by other 5 stars or other star players, because I think 2 of Alabama guards went in the first round. I think 2 other guys went in the first. Nick Smith and another guard. I think Nick Smith played for Arkansas, but I know it's another guard, somebody from Alabama who went. You get what I'm saying? But if that's not true, y'all can fact check me on that. But he was surrounded by a good, talented team. They was expected to compete in the championship this year. But like, I feel like Scoot should have been number 2. I feel like he should have been in Charlotte. I feel like he's going to sell them tickets. And number 3, and Brandon Miller is going to be a scorer. I feel like 16 points a game, especially with the help of LaMelo Ball out there. I don't know what that whole Rozier thing is going to do. They don't have Oubre on the roster right now, but Miles Bridges, he's probably going to move to the 4 with the insertion of Brandon Miller. Gordon Hayward, more than likely, is getting traded or coming off the bench. But saying that, Hornets finished 10th in the East. Yeah, all right. Finished 10th in the East. Scoop, I feel like you got in a good situation. You got a good running mate. You get to learn from a professional. For right now, until he's traded. For right now, until Dame is traded, I feel like you get to learn from a professional. You got ties with Steph, so I feel like you've been around the league for a little bit now, and I feel like you're going to be the most ready. With you and Anthony out there, I feel like y'all have a promising 1-2 punch for the future. You get what I'm saying? I feel like y'all have a really promising 1-2 punch for the future. So with Scoot and Anthony out there in Portland, I feel like they have a promising future out there. So, who do I think going to be the best out of those 3? I got Scoot, man. I got Scoot. Even though Victor's going to wow people with a lot of blocks and rebounds, dunks, stuff like that, Scoot is just going to put people in them seats, man. And that's just what he's going to do. He's going to put people in them seats, man. And that's just my take on it, man. And early exaggeration prediction, man. Who's going to win the finals next year in the NBA? It's up for grabs, man. It's up for grabs. Depend on. I can't really say until after the trade deadline. You know, Lakers always make a good trade at the trade deadline. Depends on Anthony Davis. So as long as Anthony Davis is playing Anthony Davis basketball, I think we're there again. I think we there, man. As a Lakers fan, I think we there, man. We go as far as he takes us. But the current roster we have now, no. But if Anthony Davis come in and play the MVP caliber basketball that he's capable of, I feel like we have a shot at going to the championship, man. But of course, got to get past the Denver Nuggets, healthy Giannis this year. It's just a lot of things going on in the league this year, man. But saying that, that's just my wrap up on the NBA, man, and the NBA draft. Football's coming up. And we're excited. And basically, my Broncos winning the championship this year. We all know Dallas is not going. We all know. I feel like that Mahomes shit about to come to an end, man, to be real with you. But that's just me, man. I ain't had a hot 5 years. Jeez. We ain't beat them in God knows how long. But, man, it's the Broncos time, man. That's just what's going on, man. Can't wait to week 1, man. We going to have a problem. Russell Wilson, he probably going to be playing some of the best football of his life. with the head coach Sean Payton, man. Hey, we can't wait for football season, man. It's just what it is, man. Of course, we gotta watch out for the Eagles, man. I feel like they gotten even better, which is absurd to me, like that people allowed them to get even better than what they are. And a few more updates, man. What is it? Terrence Crawford and Spence. Of course, I picked Spence, man. Lost a little hundo, and I don't feel like that was the same Spence that everybody grew and loved to see. But no disrespect to Crawford or nothing like that, man. No, not taking nothing away from his talent or anything like that. I just don't feel like that was the Spence that we all grew up on, that we watched see. It was definitely not one of his better performances. I don't feel like that was Spence in the ring at all, but fault me. I don't feel like that was Spence in the ring at all, man. But any more updates, man? Just had a great birthday weekend. Had a great birthday weekend, man. Great birthday weekend, and I'm topping it off on a trip, man. And I will bring that to y'all also. And that's really been what's going on, man. So look, man, like I said, I just came in to update y'all on what's going on, man. How I've been cooling, man. Family been cooling, and basically, man, I'm getting back on these topics, man. Whatever y'all want to hear, whatever y'all want to listen, whatever y'all want me to take on, I got y'all, man. Thanks, peace, and love, man. I promise you, whatever y'all want to listen to, whatever y'all want to hear, whatever topics or debates y'all want me to pop in on, man, I got you. Peace, love, man. Thanks, Sellers Podcast. Man. Appreciate y'all boys, man.